there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Married to Medicine. Today we are talking Dr. Heavenly. Kind of doing an apology, but not really, for basically accusing Dr. Gregory Lunsford, who of course is a psychiatrist from Married to Medicine that was formerly married to Quad, that's currently married to Sweet Tea on the show. There's been this long-standing feud that keeps escalating on social media and on these weekly recaps that Dr. Heavenly does with Carlos King, in which they go absolutely gutter and below the belt. And so a couple of nights ago, Dr. Heavenly basically calls Dr. Greg Lunsford a pedophile. First, she spells it incorrectly, and then she deletes and then tweets it again and says pedophile spelled correctly. And obviously, this got tons of backlash, right? And Sweet Tea was posting receipts of text messages of how Dr. Heavenly basically was recruiting her to be on this show to basically have a go at Quad. And because it didn't go the way that Dr. Heavenly was hoping, now she's like switching back up and trying to be BFFs with Quad again, as if this wasn't, you know, as a part of a big plot to try to get Quad off the show and, you know, replaced with Sweet Tea. And so they've gone too far, you know, and again, I don't know why Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King, they're like doubling down and they're playing this like immature high school game. Oh, well, she started it first, or she's doing things behind the scenes first. But saying you need to put eggs and babies on a vision board to manifest having a child and making fun of somebody's fertility issues, you were already going below the belt. So Dr. Heavenly used to do these recaps with Funky Dineva. She has since replaced Funky Dineva with Carlos King, and it's just gotten worse. And here's the thing, you guys. I've watched Married to Medicine since season 1, episode 1, and the moment that Dr. Heavenly came on the show, it took a different direction, right? And Mariah even said that she had fought to get Dr. Heavenly on the show because she was supposed to be on in an earlier season, and they said that Dr. Heavenly had to lose weight and all these things. So, you know, she had to advocate for her to even get on this show, and, you know, and ever since, it's just been these attacks, these personal attacks. They have gone below the belt on every single cast member on the show, whether it is Dr. Heavenly attacking these people's marriages or attacking something personal that they may have told her in confidence when they were friends with her, and then she throws it back in their face the moment that there's beef. Anytime you try to call her out, anytime they throw in Dr. Damon allegedly having an affair, allegedly cheating on Dr. Heavenly, it's like out of bounds. She goes in an all-out war and like completely loses it and doesn't care what she says about you, whether it is true or false, as long as it's the most disgusting thing that she can think of, and it has to stop. And the problem is, people have enabled this for several seasons because they didn't care who the opponent was at the time. But I believe Mariah more than ever now when she said she had actual receipts, like literally hotel receipts, to validate and back up her claims about, you know, Dr. Damon allegedly cheating on Dr. Heavenly at some point. But this is low down. This is unprofessional. The show has gone gutter for years. And, you know, and that's why there's rumors that there might not even be an upcoming season of the show. Because you can't bully people, number one, into kicking people off the show. You did it twice to Mariah, and now you're doing it again with Quad. And if the cast was smart, and this comes back another season, they should rally around Sweet Tea and try to get Heavenly off the show. But nonetheless, this is too much. This is too far. You're literally putting out accusations about somebody, and I think what she was trying to do was trying to say basically that, you know, trying to make fun of Dr. G for basically marrying somebody who was younger than him and basically was still of childbearing age, essentially, right? But that's not a pedophile, right? That's a very, you know,
that's completely different from what Dr. G is doing in his marriage now to Sweet Tea, and he has nothing to do with your personal beef with Sweet Tea. But this notion where you want to insert other people's husbands, but if they come back at you and say anything about Dr. Damon, it's a problem, and you're trying to do this rationale of recanting, talking about, well, I just lose it if anybody comes for me or comes for my profession or comes for my business, this and this and that. But why is it okay for you to come for other people's? Why is it okay for you to attack the character and attack other people's businesses, but then when they give it back to you, it's a problem, and you have to say something that's completely out of bounds? I don't understand. Dr. Heavenly is the queen of not keeping the same energy. Don't, go out there and then you're trying to be like, oh, well, Sweet Tea has nothing to lose and blah, 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 blah. But you're going just as gutter as if you have nothing to lose and you supposedly own your own dental practice and have all these businesses that you've launched since the success of Married to Medicine. So you're not acting like a professional. And then you're in HIPAA violation because you're revealing on these podcast reviews with Carlos King alleged patients of Dr. G that are also reality stars from other shows. So that's inappropriate. That's not your business. And then wasn't at one point in time, wasn't Dr. G one of your patients as well? Like, I just don't understand, why people think it's okay to go far like this and to go below the belt. Here's the thing. People have gotten way too sensitive now. It used to be on these reality shows. It used to be fun shade, or like when Cecil told Dr. Heavenly to power wash her house. Like, that was fun shade. That was funny stuff, right? But now it's nasty. Now it is gutter. Now it is nailing people to the cross. It is using people's weaknesses against them, and it's just not okay. And I noticed Dr. Jackie has been eerily quiet. The same Dr. Jackie that was in a scandal of her own regarding her comments on black women needing too much time off during their pregnancies and all these things. And Heavenly went to bat for her every single day and twice on Sundays, saying, Dr. Jackie is not this and not that. Where's Dr. Jackie right now to defend her friend, Dr. Heavenly? Oh, I know. Because she only likes to use Dr. Heavenly when she needs something. But if Dr. Heavenly throws her own self into the fire, Dr. Jackie is nowhere to be found. But ultimately, I don't know if this is going to result in Dr. Heavenly being off the show. But I would sue the crap out of her if I was Dr. G for defamation, for slander, for all these things, because this can have a negative impact, if not already, on his practice, on his business. There might be patients who no longer want to see him, or potential new patients that don't want to see him and may cancel their appointments or whatever, if that is spread that he's allegedly a pedophile. They may not want to deal with him because now you're interacting with him thinking something inappropriate might, go down. Like, it is just completely damaging and just horrible to somebody's career. Nobody told you to be on a reality show where you're supposed to be showing your reality, and all bets are off on what is and can't, and what is and isn't exposed. But the problem is now is people have gotten so caught up into fake storylines or to hiding behind other cast members' drama so they don't have to reveal their real tea. And this is what the result of that is. When you're so focused in on trying to get Quad kicked off the show, when you're so focused in on, trying to have a big a gotcha, trying to have this big confrontation with Quad and Sweet Tea and all these things, and thought that you were doing something and thought you were making Quad jealous when she divorced that man, your thought process was all wrong. It was completely all wrong, and it backfired. Because nobody wants to watch a reality show where people are being isolated, where people are being iced out. And I said this even when this happened twice to Mariah. That is not entertaining television. And the problem is these people get their egos, they get gassed up on social media by their followings and all these things, and then they want to change up on the show. And then they want to be in these alliances with certain people that they think is going to keep them popular with the fans, and then they stop showing their real lives. And they decide, okay, I'm just going to hide behind this cheating scandal this season. I'm going to hide behind this person's fertility issues this season. I'm going to hide behind, this couple getting married this season, so I don't have to tell my truth. No. It doesn't work like that, people. The whole point of these shows, you're supposed to be an ensemble cast. You're supposed to be an ensemble cast where everybody in the ensemble is supposed to be contributing something. And Dr. Heavenly, for several seasons now, has just been contributing mess. Has been contributing nothing but mess. And it has to stop. You're supposed to be professional black women, professional black doctors, and you a dentist, and it is completely gutter. It is completely gutter. It is disturbing to watch, and it's not entertaining. And the antics on social media have made it 100 times worse. These people now, and it's funny because Dr. Heavenly, you were the one that was pissed at Mariah for having a YouTube channel. But who has a YouTube channel now? And basically uses it to slander her castmate. Like, I don't understand. I thought the whole point that these reality stars were doing YouTubes was that they wanted to provide you a behind-the-scene context of if something was missing in the show. If you didn't have proper context of a storyline, or there was something that you did on the show that wasn't aired, I thought that was the purpose of the YouTube, right? But now people have turned it into, they want to compete with the bloggers who were reviewing these shows, and they figure, hey, I have a larger following already, I'm the reality star, so I need to be on YouTube as well. But then they're using it to basically slander their castmates. Unprovoked. And I don't know if the cast is scared of Dr. Heavenly or what it is, but something has to give. Because you're running the show, it's been ran into the ground. It has never been the same since Mariah has been gone. And, this season was a flop. This season didn't give what it was supposed to. Phaedra, like I told you, Phaedra had her own game plan, and that was she wasn't going to give you anything until the reunion to set up her coming back for another season, in which I said that's how she was going to bring in Apollo. I said that from the start, that Apollo was not going to be there till the reunion. That was going to be her big aha, because she's super strategic, right? But again, the show has to, we have to do something here. Right? And maybe they need to take the approach that they've been taking with these housewife shows and put this show on hiatus. Because it seems as though the cast doesn't want to get it. We don't want to watch a show where people are being iced out. And we absolutely don't want to watch a show where you, Dr. Heavenly, are basically just utilizing your platform to slander your castmates. I don't care what the drama is. There is a way to address your issues like an adult. There is a way to articulate your issues without going gutter. There is a way to address your issues without saying something that is below the belt or false. But attacking somebody's character and reputation that has nothing to do with the situation at hand, and inserting people's husbands into it that have nothing to do with the issue at hand, but the moment if they say anything about Dr. Damon, all HE-double-L breaks loose? No. That's not going to fly. You never keep the same energy. And now you're feeling the heat because you went too far. And you always go too far. But this is even too far. Even for you. And now the problem is people are questioning now whether or not the pedo allegations are true because of you. So again, I don't care who likes who on this show. But ultimately, this drama, this chaos that continues on social media with the cast, and then these people wanting to use their YouTube platforms to slander their castmates as well, and use other people to do it as their mouthpiece if they have beef with certain people, like, it's not entertaining to watch. And this is, again, this is what happens when you enable somebody who doesn't care what they say about people. And now it has gone too far where now there is pedo allegations against a respected psychiatrist that can negatively impact, if not already, his practice, his clientele, and potential new clients. This was so short-sighted of Dr. Heavenly, right? Because, again, You are showing that you're bothered by Sweet Tea. You are showing that she triggers you by doing all of these antics, and you keep giving, her all this power because you and Carlos King decided to make her the subject of all your reviews. So now you want to play like, she's doing all this stuff, but you added the fuel to the fire. You went below the belt first. It doesn't matter who started what. You were the first to go below the belt. And these are the consequences when you go too far. But you can't backtrack now, and you still didn't really give a genuine apology. You just said that you recant the P word. No. You need to say a full apology. I apologize for accusing Dr. G. Lunsonford of being pedophile. That is not true. That is completely false. I made an incorrect statement trying to correlate, Dr. G marrying somebody who's significantly younger than him as being a pedophile. No. At the end of the day, they're both grown adults. They are both of age to be married and all these things. This wasn't a situation where anything was going down inappropriately at an inappropriate age, or anybody being underage, or any of these things, right? But again, this has to stop. Something has to give. There has to be a standard that is set on these reality shows, that there's some things that are just absolutely too far. And you can't just get away with it because you need a storyline, that you need clout, that you need fame off this show. No. A standard has to be set, that there is a way to talk about your issues, articulate your issues, and say what it is without going gutter, without having to insert people's husbands as a part of your beef with the other women. No. Address T directly. Address her directly. Stop throwing jabs about her fertility issues as like a dig. And then don't get mad if somebody comes for your business, or it comes for your marriage, who you were the one that said was perfect in the first place. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.